from a cloudy Withersea. Yeah, it's me, Daryl, and I'm out with Toby, who's just here. Yeah, Toby, say hello. And there you go. So that's Toby. He had a 10-mile walk earlier on. Took him off his lead on the beach at Holland. He really enjoyed himself. Oh, old Billa there outside the pub. Sorry lad, go on. You're welcome. Yeah. So we've got old Bill. Is old Bill going for a drink? Or his fish and chips maybe? Well, we don't often see that. No, he's crossing the road. Or is he? I'm not sure what he's doing. But he is definitely crossing the road. He's actually gone in to the Butterfly pub. So is old Bill having a crafty drink? Who knows? I'll leave that to your furtive imaginations. Evening, Dave. How are you tonight? Well, we did a 10-mile walk earlier on, me and Tobes.
You're always good, aren't you, Freddie?
We walked on the council estate. Right the way at the back of it. All the way up Holland Road. Onto Holland Beach. Yeah, it was fantastic. And it was spitting, it was drizzling a bit. But we're all right still. I don't think I'm going to be doing a 2-hour extravaganza tonight. I think it's going to be nearer the hour. My dogs are barking, but I might go a bit further than an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. Well, we got 34 people watching us at the moment. I'd just like to say welcome to everybody. It's a pleasure to have you. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Well, the tide will be coming in. We've got a birdie there, look, who's walking away from us. The last week of the summer holidays, they still have holiday makers here. Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. We have one of this year's chicks. 2 of this year's chicks. I don't know whether that's the mother or what. A lot of people don't like them, but I'm fine with them. Right, I'm going to go past the fair now. YouTube get a little bit paranoid with copyright laws and things, so when I get a bit closer I'm going to put the sound on mute. Come on, Toby. I'll be putting the sound on mute so as not to infringe the copyright, because if I do infringe it, they just strip down the whole video. Right, thanks for waiting there. I think we passed the worst of it now. All them people wearing the yellow vests, they're like volunteers. Hello. Long time no see. Well, yeah, you know my other dog, Charlie?
Yeah.
Well, we lost him a few months ago.
Okay. So this is the new one, is it?
Yeah, we've had him 12 months.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, nice thing. Hello.
Yeah, because he used to get on with Charlie, didn't he?
Yeah. What's this one called then?
Toby.
Toby. Hey, Toby. Hello. Right, yeah. Hello, cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like him as well?
They look very much alike, don't they?
Same colour, aren't they?
Yeah.
It'd be alright if you let him up the plate, wouldn't they?
Oh, I know, I know. Anyhow, nice to have seen you again, so take care. Yeah, I remember when that dog were a puppy and it used to play with Charlie. You know, we lost Charlie about 6 weeks ago. He was a lovely, lovely, lovely dog, a real gentleman. Toby is too. Right. Okay, Adav, right. Hiya Peter, whereabouts am I? I'm in a place called Withersea, which is in the UK. We're in East Yorkshire, about 20 miles east of Hull. Don't know who Govinda is. yeah. He's a lovely little fella, that. They said when he were a puppy, I often used to see her with him, and I'd have Charlie, and they used to play. One thing we do on here, we always have time for other dogs. Always. Well, it's not cold here. It's nice and warm. I don't think we're going to get any rain. But mind you, we had enough last night to last us. And he absolutely threw it down. And I was out. We could see the storm coming over. All right, Toby. Yeah, I'm just going to put this on here while I do what has to be done. Toby. I'm just looking for me bags. There we are, we've got one. I always keep loads of them on me. The kids in my class used to have a laugh. I'd go to get something out of my pocket and a load of bags would fall out. Right, sorry about that. I'm back with you. Toby's done what he had to do. He's a very good boy. Oh, it looks like we're doing another one. All right. No, we haven't done it yet. We're positioned, but we haven't done it. Have you done it or what? For the little bit there is, it probably isn't worth, it weren't worth the effort. Toby, you're a pest. There we go, we have it. We're sorted. Whew, all that. Lots of kerfuffle. Hi J&J, where are we? We're in a place called Withersea, which is round about 20 miles east of Hull in the UK. We're in the county of East Yorkshire, the East Riding of Yorkshire. Hi Bridget, where am I? I'm in the UK, the East Coast. We're in Yorkshire. I don't know whether you've ever heard of Yorkshire or not, but we're in the east of England, northern England. If you look on a map of the UK, look for the River Humber, and we're due east of that. Hi Sammy, how are you? Hi Eva, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you all again. Last night were a real humdinger, weren't it, with the weather? It was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? I could see it coming from a long way off, and it kept, you know, you could see the rain clouds getting closer and closer and closer. And we're going to walk down the gravel path to Hull Road. It's about a mile long, I think. But that we're getting, but you know, the storm were getting closer. And in the end I thought, look, I'm going to have to alter my plan, and I'm going to have to make my way to somewhere where there's a bit of shelter. And the only place I could think about was a bus shelter. So me and Toby, we made our way to the bus shelter. We weren't there more than a minute, and bump, it started. Good morning, Kevin. Gutto, do I come from a land down under? No. I live in Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom. It was certainly a fun one, weren't it? Where am I, mate? Warren. I'm in East Yorkshire. A place called Withersea. It's on the East Yorkshire coast in the UK. Yeah, it does a bit. The red car's about, let's have a think, about 70, no more, about 90 mile away from here, maybe 100. It's about 35 miles to Brid. It's about 20 miles, 25 miles from, about 20 miles from Brid to Scarborough. 20 miles to Whitby, and then whatever it is to Redcar on top. About 100 mile. One of our I think that's one of our lifeboatmen. No, it's not. Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. He's okay, love.
The only thing with her, you know, a back side here, she
Yeah.
had a hip operation. So if any dog smells by back, she goes.
Yeah.
She don't
yeah.
bite. She
No.
just wants them off her.
I'm just being careful with him though as well, because we don't want her to get hurt or distressed, do we?
All right. Yeah. No, she won't. She don't hurt. She don't bite or anything.
No. I don't want her to get distressed though.
Oh. You got to see Reg. He said hello. He's had his first time in sea. He loved it.
I bet. You've had it now.
That's right. We'll take him down tomorrow and he'll be off, won't he?
It definitely will be.
Take care.
And you take care as well.
Bye.
Bye now. Come on then. See, this is our lifeboat station. This is where they actually launch the lifeboat from. Some of our houses on the sea, they don't stay for long. Once they go up for sale, they tend to go pretty quick. Come on. Well, we've got 27 people following. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share or subscribe. Tell me what you like about the video, tell me what you don't like. Tell me how you think I could improve it. And what you'd like to see. Come on then. Yeah, this morning me and Toby walked 10 mile. That is some going. I was a bit surprised myself actually. I'd only expected to walk about 6 or 7. But we ended up walking 10. We were on the beach at Holland and that were nice. That were really nice. Let Toby off his lead and he could have a run. Nothing to worry about. Come on. You know, he could get hurt. We were just me and him and a couple of fishermen. They were fantastic. What I think we'll do, we'll go to the other end, or the end of here, the south promenade. We'll walk round and then we'll come back and just walk to the north promenade. I intend doing about 4, possibly 5 mile. But we'll see. Come on, Toby. Oh, look, a dog down there. I usually see one on here playing with his ball. A little poodle type of dog. I'm sure it has Duracell batteries. Hiya, Keith. Oh, thank you very much for your kind words, Eva. Hi, Mary. Well, it's good to have so many people tonight. It really is. People commenting and it's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a really good night. This is the sort of thing we have. Like for active learning, for games for families to play. I'm going to take a picture of that because I might. Have that as my icon. Oh, Tobes. There you go. He got his foot trapped. Ah, there's my little friend with a ball in his mouth. He'll get his dad to throw his ball and he runs like a rocket. Evening. There he is, our little friend. There he is. He is fantastic. He loves his ball. He's got new collars, Toby. His name, my wife's telephone number, and our postcode on it. So if anything did happen, he did get lost. I can't see that happening, but if he did, there's plenty of information. Plus he has been chipped as well. Well, we're up to 27. If people are enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share or subscribe. Do them all if you want. Hi Shamdal, how are you tonight? I would no, it's nice now. It did rain last night, didn't it? Oh, when we were in that shelter, what a storm that was. Yeah, no, that's right. Technology, in a way, Kevin, it's made the world a lot smaller, hasn't it? You're in Canada, I'm in Yorkshire, the other side of the UK. And you're sitting there, you're watching me. That's absolutely amazing. Well, this morning, right down there, where the cliff ends, that's where we went. You can see it's a long, long way off. I mean, only a few years ago, we wouldn't be able to do this, would we? I mean, you think, if you knew anybody in the United Kingdom, you might make them a telephone call, and it would cost an absolute fortune. Or you might send them a letter by airmail. It could still take ages to get here. I remember when I was a kid, they had this thing on television, on the radio, called Family Favourites. And it were like families that had left Britain and they'd gone to live in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, South Africa, or wherever. And they'd send requests to each other. The radio stations would link up, with the Australian Broadcasting Company, the BBC, whoever is in Canada and South Africa and so on. Oh, there's a pussycat coming. Toby thinks they're his friends. No, just leave the pussycat alone, Toby. It's all right, pussycat, don't worry. And, they give, families that send messages to each other. And that were it, really. Things like wedding anniversaries, birthdays, stuff like that. Hello. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? And then The next big thing really were videotapes. You remember VHS videotapes? Families would do a video, kids hire Nana, and they send the video home, you know, from Australia or wherever. Yeah, this is the thing. You like in a remote area of Canada, and you know, in the 1980s we'd send videos to each other, but you were posting them, and they'd still take weeks to get there. And then all of a sudden, boom, we're where we are now with WhatsApp and loads of Messenger. Loads of things you can talk to people. When my son was in China, contacting him over a while, he was contacting us. When I was in India in 2009, I was able to contact my wife, the kids. Were amazing. And now you got things like YouTube, which have really matured and come of age. Oh, I can imagine that. I mean, I remember when I got dial-up, the internet, I think it was about 2000 or something like that, Kevin, and oh God, it took ages. We had one computer in the house, me, my wife and the boys, and it was really hard. And then you got broadband, so we got broadband and it didn't work right. And that was about 2003, 2004, and eventually it was okay. But now, boy, you just can't believe it, can you? It's like we're all sitting in this gigantic room together. It's a bit like being at university in military. You have a canteen when you can actually sort of see all your mates. Yeah, that is it. I mean, I think at that time I had a mobile phone, but it weren't like mobile phones are now. You could send it was a Nokia, and you could send texts on it, which were great. That was like cutting edge technology. And you could, what else could you do on it? That was about it. Or you could play this game called Snakes, and I think that was about it, really. And then phones got better. You could use them as a camera. Wow, that was something. I remember getting my first camera phone. So that was amazing. And then I got another one, which was even better. And when I went to India, I gave it to somebody. They couldn't have afforded to have bought one. Where over here the prices were pretty cheap, so I went and got one. But it weren't a smartphone. It's a nice area around here. Look at that sun. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's amazing. Yeah, mine are 33. I can't remember what it were now, but I mean, to me at the time it was like cutting edge technology. Having the internet. I don't know what it was like in Canada, but I can tell you back in the 1990s in the United Kingdom, whatever you watch on television, they'd give you the website, the email address, and nobody well, I won't say nobody, but very, very, very few people had access to the internet. Very few people, unless you was at university or somewhere, had access to emails. I remember going back, you're thinking the BBC are giving you all these email addresses and all these, and nobody had email addresses in the UK. Right, mate. Hey, swine. Yeah. Oh, really? Honey bear. You miss Monster Munch. Hiya, Dan. How are you? Hiya, Joyce. How are you? It's a lovely evening here tonight. It's a lot nicer than last night, I can guarantee you. Bit cloudy, but it's warm. No sign of any rain. We had a bit earlier on. Yeah, I get that, Kevin. RH, you're incorrigible. Yeah. Well, I did my degree, and it was in 1991 to about, 1991 to 1995. Hello, love.
Hello.
When I started my degree, we were working on something called DOS 6. God, if somebody put DOS 6 in front of me now, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd sit there striking. But anyway, that's what we had to do our essays and things on. Now, when I was leaving in 1995, we just got Windows, I think it was 3.1. And then literally just as I was leaving, we got Windows 95. And Windows NT, things like that. Yeah, it is. It's very, very quiet, very, very peaceful. And people are generally very, very nice. Mainly we are old people, well, people who are getting on in years, who have retired. I'm 71 nearly. A lot of people around here are from the industrial areas of West Yorkshire. They used to come here as kids with the grandparents, and now they've got old themselves and they become grandparents. They sell the house in West Yorkshire and move here. I love it here. Yeah, thanks, Shundle. There are some really lovely houses. It's just a nice place to be. You know, we have young families as well. But I think one of the drawbacks of living here is there is no work. Which is fine for me, being an old age pensioner. But if you got a wife and a couple of kids, you need a lot of money. here in the UK. And it means having to travel to work into somewhere like Hull, which is a 20-mile journey. It's like 40 mile a day, 200 mile a week, or about 350 kilometres a week, just to earn a living. Yeah, we're going to come back onto the promenade in a minute. Evening. Yeah, people are really friendly here. You don't get any of the trouble or the bad feeling that you get in the cities. You don't have the stresses, the strains. Coronation Street. Well, Coronation Street's in Salford. Well, I hope she has a good time anyhow on her fashion show. So I hope she enjoys that, Dan. Coronation Street, well, Kevin, Coronation Street's about a street in Salford near Manchester. A street full of Victorian terraced houses. Yes, I know it's a pussycat. I remember Coronation Street starting. I think it was about 1961. We didn't have the telly. But my nan had one. And I can remember we had to run from home in Middleton all the way to my nan's house in Blakely. It's about 4 miles or something. And my mum kept hurrying us along because she didn't miss Coronation Street. Whether she liked it or not whether we got a telly or not, it was dependent on whether she liked Coronation Street. And you know, she did. She did like it. So we got a telly. Oh dear. You know, my old Duchess is a bit like that. She's got loads and loads and loads of clothes that she won't wear, and then she moans because she has nothing. Yeah, she's got loads. She's got more clothes than anybody that we've ever known. But then again, she'll say, so what? All them years ago, she had to go without. Yeah, look at the wind farm. The sun's actually reflecting off the turbines. I'm not really getting it here. You're not seeing what I'm seeing as such. But from where I am, it looks really good. That horn. And it might be something you have in Canada, Kev. But over here there was never any horn. You just had the music. Do the turbines glow, Tani? No. What you have got on the top of them, you've got a light. So it looks like you've got like street lights at sea. Yeah. You remember when we came past here about 10 minutes ago? The tide was out. No, Dave, that is a problem I've got. It's a massive problem, this. I'm like I haven't got anything that I've nothing to wear that really properly fits me. Yeah, I know I've got a bit of more to go, about another stone to lose before I'm going to be happy. So I don't go out and buy new stuff yet. So I'm just making do. Yeah, it's nice. The good thing is when we go past the fair, it will have shut down for the night. I think is its last full day, and then they'll dismantle it and do whatever they're going to do, take it somewhere else. See, look how much the tide's coming. I mean, can you imagine working from home and looking at that all day? Toby. And here's our friends, look. Hi guys again. Oh yeah. Don't think so, Dan. I don't think so. I mean, I just want to get to a reasonable weight. The old Duchess is disabled. I need to make sure my health holds out. What happens to her if something happens to me? That's my big worry. And when I became diabetic, it did scare me a bit. You know, so at that I thought, I'm going to have to deal with this. I can either take the medication or do the right thing. The medication sorted it, but I was putting weight on, and I thought, forget it. I'm out of here. So I started walking in between, like at the time, between 5 and 10 mile a day. It's kind of grown now to between 12 and 18. When we're from Jude, right, this is with, originally I'm from Manchester in northern England, but I live in a place called Withersea, which is in East Yorkshire, round about 20 miles east of Hull. So you could say I'm about 120, 130 miles from Manchester. Yes. Yeah, we went to Skegness with Sam and the kids. So I took a slide picture of Duchess. There's one on my Facebook. And she went mad. She didn't like a picture being took. Yeah, being the first week of August we went to Skegness. There's Sam, wife, kids, me and Pat. There were 6 of us in an 8-berth caravan. It was good, but we enjoyed it. Good evening. He's a friend of yours, some friends of yours. Oh, we saw this guy earlier on with 2 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. They dragged him over.
That's it, they're stupid, aren't they? We have these dogs that are too big for them.
Yeah, he literally, it's all right, it's all right. I said, right. I said, can I help you? I thought, I don't know what to do, because I don't want the dogs to get, because we was on Holland Road. I thought, I don't want, you know, the dogs to go into a car. I don't want them to set on him, but he needs help. Yeah, I stood there and I said, grab hold of my arm. So what could I do? But he didn't need to. He managed to get himself up. But I don't know why anybody would have a dog.
How many did you just have the one dog? Two?
No, two.
Two?
And these are big
I
animals.
know they are,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they're
yeah.
yeah.
They were lovely dogs.
Look at Toby. Toby, can't
That
believe
sounds pretty
you're
heavy,
saying
doesn't
that.
it?
Yeah. Toby, what's he saying?
I know. These are all Toby's mates.
We got back this afternoon, didn't we?
Where have you been?
Just over to Chester. Some fellow across with me, he's got a Japanese Akita crossed with a husky, and people were saying to me, have you seen that flipping fella with that big dog? And I said, what's it called?
Him on the scooter.
No, not him. Another fella. And he said it's a white dog and he can hardly control it. And I said to my neighbour, people are talking about you with that dog.
I've seen it.
Because it's jumped up at people.
Yeah.
I said it needs a whole in. He just laughs. But what are they to look on?
I
That
think-
one on the scooter is.
Oh, it's not that big. I don't think you know. It's not the Air Sea. It's not there, but it's not the Air Sea rescue helicopter. I thought it might have been. There it is, but it's not the Air Sea rescue helicopter.
Right, I'm going to walk down.
Yep, and we are too. We're going to go now to the North Promenade.
Where did you get this collar?
Got it off Amazon. It's got his name, postcode, and my wife's telephone number. Yeah. Look at go on. You'll get it. You might get it cheaper on eBay. I don't know, but I'm happy with that.
Right, take care.
Yeah. See you later. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. It's been nice talking to you, and it's always good to have you on board. Hi, Kushi. I am fine. Bye, Kev. Yeah, I've known that woman for quite a while. She's a lovely lady, and her dog's lovely, and they're nice people. I think she's from, I'm not sure, she said she was from the Wirral, somewhere around Birkenhead. Not sure though, but I know she's definitely from the northwest. See, even here, you know, the tide was out quite a long way, weren't it, when we were going? And now we're coming back. Look how close, how far in it is. You know, this is one of the good things about living in Withersea. All our dogs are all our dogs. We all know each other, and we all know each other's dogs. And if a dog's in trouble, we're all there for that dog. So what you doing? What have you been doing with yourself today, Kushi? My day's been going brilliant. My gimbal came today, but I don't know what to do with it. So again, at the moment, I'm just being absolutely inundated and crushed with technology. So I've got to work out how it works now so I can use it. I know it's going to make this a lot more stable, so that's going to be good. I have a new video camera, but I've got to work out how to use the Wi-Fi. That's going to be good. I'm even thinking, but it'll have to wait, of getting a drone, but that'll have to wait until I've been able to master the technology that I've got. Because at the moment I've just been inundated with it. Yeah, you like drones? Yeah. Well, you lived in Burnley. I lived in Burnley. We lived up Ely Wood. And then we moved to Brunshire. And then we got out of Burnley. We went to live in West Yorkshire, a place called Elland. Nicola still lives in Burnley. Well, folks, I hope you're enjoying this evening. I'm certainly enjoying this walk. Let's see what the sea's doing. It's very serene. Look, we can see we're in, but it's not rough. You know, the waves are just lapping at the rock armour, which protects the seawall. Oh, you're from Burnley too, Shundell? Wow, what a coincidence that is. So where's the pup? Where's Toby? Toby, one of your people are asking about you. Ooh, here. Toby, do you want some ham? I thought that'd do it. I've actually got some treats on me because I brought them out. Do you want a treat? I actually have some treats here. Just bear with me a moment, folk. Oh, what have I got for Tobes? Oh, I've got some treats for dogs. Right, hang on. Let me get my phone back. Here we go. Right, I'll turn that round. That's going to be better, I think. There you go, we're having some treats. That's always the way to Toby's heart treats. I used to live up Rosehill Road. Blimey, we lived in Ely Wood. And Dan used to live in Padiham. It's amazing that, isn't it? Yeah, we lived on Berry Street for quite a long while. And then we moved to Brunshire. And then after that, we decided to get out of Burnley. And we ended up in Elland, which is not far from Huddersfield. And we stayed there for going on for 20 years. And when I retired, we moved over here. All right, Dave, enjoy the match. I hope you're surprised. I hope it's a good match and you're surprised. But enjoy it anyhow, Dave. It just shows you how small the world is, doesn't it? Look at the sky now. And when you think of what it was like yesterday. Whew. See how many miles my watch tells me I've done. Well, we've nearly done our 12 mile anyhow. But we're going to carry on. Another dog coming.
He's friendly. He'll probably just start spinning if he says hello.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
He'll probably just start spinning round in circles.
Toby's fine as well.
There we go. He don't realise he's not one yet. He's nearly one, so
He's just one.
Oh, bless him. He's a bit of papa.
Well, they are gaffs.
We just lost our old dogs on Wednesday there, so he's...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ah, it's all right. We knew it was time. You know that way, you know it's time.
I know, we lost one about 6 weeks ago.
It's awful,
A 15-year-old. It's
heartbreaking. You don't realise how big an impact it actually takes. They're like proper family, aren't they?
Yeah.
More family than humans sometimes.
Well, they definitely. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
See you later, love. Yeah, running down the Brunchy Lane to see the Super Burnley was a song they sang at Turf Moor. Yep, that's right. That's right. I wonder who's going to win. Do you think they're going to borrow some of Grimsby's players to beat Burnley? She lived on Gainsborough. Yeah, I know Gainsborough, haven't you? Shandell, yeah, I know that. Nicola used to live on Constable Avenue. I think so. Do you think our local under 11s could beat Manchester at the moment? I think they probably could. Oh, look at these two. Trying for the parents to come and feed them. The thing is, they're bigger than what the parents will be. Oh. This year's hatchlings. See, we're back at the fair now. All's quiet on the Western Front. I think it's about 6:30 or something like that when they decide to pack it in. They closed it all down. I think they're here tomorrow, and as I said, I think it all goes after that. Next week, the schools are back. Kids are back in school. Monday and Tuesday you'll have teacher training, and it all sets off on Wednesday. Yeah, they're locking up for the night. Oh, he's lovely. Thank you. Oh, look at him.
He's called Bear.
I wonder why.
What's yours called?
Toby.
Toby.
Yeah. Bear. Look at that.
Beautiful. How old is Toby?
About a year old.
Oh, he's 3 now.
He's still a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gorgeous. He really is. See you later, love. Well, I can't think why they call him Bear. As if Lovely dog. And he looks like a big teddy bear, didn't he?
Where's my food?
Well, here's our pier towers. We no longer have a pier. It was demolished in 1903. But we still have the towers. We can go up and have a look. Not much to see, but we can see the sea if nothing else. This is what's left. Oh. You should go around in your electric wheelchair. Oh. You've got chicks on your roof. Oh yeah, they don't stop whining. Well, I'm glad, thanks, I'm glad you like the architecture. Honey Bear, what are the towers used for now? They're not. They're just, you've got like a building sort of thing on either side. Go on. Oh, okay. But nobody uses them, nobody does anything with them. They're just sort of there. They're like memorials of people who've died, and the families have put like something there to remember them. Well, it is now. You should have seen it last night, social worker. You wouldn't have said the same. Well, yes. I guess that's a fair point, Dan. That's what they thought. A few years ago, they were going to rebuild the pier, and they raised a lot of money to do it. And then COVID got in the way, and it became impossible. So from what I understand, all the money was returned. Now, you know, back to the people who donated it. Now, during that kind of period, they're renting those two buildings out to, and people could like sell handicrafts and things like that. But when they decided they weren't going to rebuild the piers, all that stopped. Pity really, because you could do something with it. I never thought the pier would be rebuilt. Apparently, East Yorkshire Ridings Council were never in favour of it. Now, unless you've got them at the back of you, I don't think it were going to happen. It'd be nice if it had have happened. See the tide's coming a lot, hasn't it? It would have been lovely. I think that would have been a game changer for Withersea. But it was one of them things that were never really going to happen. Still got a lot of motorhomes here tonight. I was saying last night I'd love one of them, a motorhome. But old Duchess said, nah. So come on, there's places we can go, things we can do. And she's just not bothered. And another baby bird, look. Off he goes. Hi Deborah, how are you? Are you looking forward to your weekend? Well, I'm in the invidious position now where I've got more likes than I've got followers. That has to mean something. Although what, I'm not really sure. Come on, Tobes. That camper van there, that mobile home, not the big one, but the small blue one, he's been here since March. Some of that small, I wouldn't mind the occasional night, or maybe a couple of nights. Well, that'd be about it for me. When we went to the caravan, we had a week and that was great. Toby! But I wouldn't have wanted to go for much longer than a week in a caravan. So how people manage in a small van like that, I don't know. Mind you, if he's happy, well, yeah, I'm happy. Who am I to say otherwise? Toby. Would Toby like a treat? It might. Oh, just wait a minute. And I will give him a treat. What's this here? What have I got? Every good boy deserves a treat. Let's put these back in my pocket. And when they're back in my pocket, I'll give you a treat now. Come on. Right, Toby's going to get his treats. Come on, Toby. Yeah. That's better. There we go. Where am I? I'm at a place called Withersea. It's in East Yorkshire, the United Kingdom. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. They are very expensive. A decent camper van is very expensive, you are right. Something like this. or this, they are very expensive. But they're worth having though. Hello boys. You know, just think of it. Especially for you pensioners. Just jump in the van and just go. You just follow the road. Yeah, she said no, so oh well. I even said to allow about a day van, so we can have days out, have something to eat in the van, and make our way home. Nah, she said. We're all right with what we've got. So, oh well, I guess it is what it is. Duchesses being duchesses. Yeah, let's go on the beach, I think. It is one hell of a climb back up at the other side, but hang on, Tobes. Come on. You can go, you're all right. There. But here we are, folks. We're on the beach. This is Withersea Beach. And what we're going to do, we're going to walk right to the end. And then we're going to walk up the steps. I'm really enjoying tonight. What a walk we're having. There he goes. The tide will come into about here, I think. He's okay, love.
Huh?
He's all right.
Oh, he's alright as well, okay. He just likes to say hello to everybody.
Yep, he does. Come on then. Toby does get a bit grumpy if people don't let him say hello to the dogs. Wait a minute, Tobes. There. Well, if we go in a straight line from Withersea across the North Sea, we end up in Amsterdam. Went there a few years ago, but we went on the Euro train, me and my two lads. I think it was good. I enjoyed it on the Eurostar. I'd always promised them I was going to take them on the Eurostar, and we never got round to it when they were kids. So we did it a few years just before lockdown. They're brilliant. Right. Nothing to write home about at the moment. Wait for it. No, not that one. But yeah, I think there's a decent one coming. Come on, Toby, let's go. Well, with 37 people following us, that's nice. If any of you are enjoying this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Well, we're going to go right to the very end here and up those steps. It's quite a long way up. I don't think I've climbed full way since lockdown. I used to bring my other two dogs down here a lot during those heady days. I mean, to think it was 5 years ago now, lockdown, it doesn't seem like it was 12 months ago even. It just feels like it was yesterday. Wow, got 28 likes and 28 people following. Come on, Tobes. I mean, this would have been great actually, having a YouTube channel during lockdown, but I never thought about it. Come on, Toby. There are lots of people here. Evening. Right guys, this is where we're going, so wish me luck. I haven't done the whole thing since lockdown. Come on, Tobes. We're not there yet. Here we go. Come. Go on, Tobes. Dear God. If that's not a schlep, you can do it. If that's not a schlep, I don't know what is. There you go. Well done. I've had enough myself.
How old are you?
71.
71. You're 1 year older than me.
Well, we did it though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, I did it as well.
How old are you, May?
Oh my God, 74. I did it.
Nasaan ang life mo? Pabalik. Pabalik.
Well, we've all made it, nearly. Hard, isn't it? Well, this is where we've come. Down them. No, you're not going down, no. And then we've gone down. We've also come up those. No, you can, if you think I'm going back down after that, it ain't going to happen, boy.
Take 25 minutes from here. 25 minutes.
Oh, yung ganda ng song kami.
Oh my God.
Right, we'll have a walk around the field and I think we'll make our way
Masyado malayo.
back home. I'm not sure where them people came from, but they look either Chinese or possibly Malayan. They seem nice. The man who I spoke to, he asked me how old I was, so I told him I'm 71, he was 70. Two old blokes. We got up. We did it. And we should be proud of ourselves, I think. Me and that old guy. Because we did it. Well, what I'm going to do is walk over to the bus stop, what gave us refuge last night. And I think at that point, I'm going to call it off for the day because I need to be at home. Look at that sun. Think of it this time last night. Look at that blue sky. Amazing, isn't it? Don't know if you can see it or not. I'll try to magnify it. But you got the moon above that chimney. Just imagine that we got the moon. And just about see it, but I don't think you'd have been able to see it. Well, we're nearly there at our refuge from last night. There's your sun again, look at that. slow down because it's setting now. Well, this is where we took refuge last night. In here. Tobes were down there. Not very nice, I know, but we're out of the way. I were here next to him, and this whole bus shelter were full of people. And the weather, the rain just came. We watched it coming in, and then it left, and we watched it go over past the windmills, the wind farm. But at this point, I'm going to say to everybody, thank you very much to all those who have come with me on this most fantastic walk today. Absolutely amazing walk. Especially those who have contributed, those who have liked, commented, shared and subscribed. It's been absolutely brilliant, and it just wouldn't be the same without you at all. It makes it well worth happening. So at this point, I am going to say good evening. I'm going to thank you all again for following me, but I am going to be going. So good night, and I shall see you again tomorrow on the next walk. So from me, Toby, and from me and Toby, I'm going to say good night. Toby. Oh, there you are. So good night all.